Hey guys, Denver James here, and in this video I'm going to be talking to you about how to play Splendor. The object of the game is to score more prestige points than anyone else at the table after crossing the threshold of 15 points. To start, shuffle the green, yellow, and blue development card decks separately from each other. Place these decks in a column in the center of the table, with green at the bottom, yellow in the middle, and blue on top. After this, reveal 4 cards from each level, placing them alongside their respective decks. These development cards can be purchased with tokens on your turn to collect prestige points and gem bonuses. The price of the card can be found in the bottom left corner of the card, while the prestige points that the card is worth can be found in the top left corner of the card. Lastly, the gem bonus can be found in the top right corner of the card. Once purchased, this card now represents that gem permanently in your personal bank and can be used each turn for purchasing development cards. Next, shuffle the noble tiles and reveal as many nobles as there are players, plus 1. Take the rest of the noble tiles and remove them from the game, as you won't be needing them. Nobles are tiles that can be earned for extra prestige points if you collect the gem cards that it requires. Nobles can only be unlocked with gem cards and not gem tokens. If by the end of your turn you gain enough gem cards to unlock a noble tile, you may take that tile and add it to your personal bank. If you qualify for 2 different noble tiles, select one of the 2 and add it to your bank. Taking a noble tile is not considered an action. Lastly, take the tokens and place them in piles corresponding with their colors. If there are 2 players, remove 3 tokens from each gem pile. If there are 3 players, remove 2 tokens from each gem pile. Now you're ready to start the game. In every game of Splendor, the youngest player goes first. On your turn, you must complete one and only one of these 3 actions. The first action is selecting tokens. You may select either 3 different colored tokens or 2 of the same colored tokens and add them to your bank. The gold tokens are exempt from this action. When selecting 2 tokens of the same color, there must be at least 4 of those tokens in the community bank prior to your selection, otherwise you cannot take 2 of those tokens. When it comes to how many tokens you're allowed to have, you can have up to 10 tokens in your personal bank. However, if after drawing your tokens your total exceeds that amount, you must return any tokens of your choosing until you have 10 tokens left. Your tokens must be visible to everyone at the table at all times. The second action you can take is reserving a development card. To do this, simply take a card from one of the 3 rows in the center of the table and keep it in your hand until you choose to purchase it. After this, take 1 golden token. This is a wild token that counts as any one of the color tokens. You can only reserve 1 card per round with this action, and you can only have up to 3 development cards reserved in your bank at a time. These cards cannot be discarded and can only be removed if you purchase them. Reserving a development card is also the only way to get a golden token. If the golden tokens at any point run out, you simply don't get one. The third action you can take is buying a development card. To do this, simply take the desired card, paying for it with the required tokens and gem cards. You can also choose to purchase a card that you've already reserved, but you can only purchase 1 card per turn with this action. Once purchased, be sure to replace the empty spot with a card from the correct pile. When it comes to paying with tokens versus gem cards, pay the difference with your gem cards first and then with the tokens in your bank. Once your turn has ended, play continues to the left. When a player reaches 15 points, finish the current round to end the game. Whichever player has the most prestige points combining cards and nobles wins the game. If there's a tie between 2 or more players, the tied players are all considered winners. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video. Take care, and I'll see you around.